So, Scott, you've been an experienced comedy promoter for a while.
Oh, you were actually doing like a
Doing Dick Cavett, yeah. Cavett Dick. I'm doing Michael Parkinson. You've because I remember when I first met you, right? You split up with Millie, right?
Yeah.
And you were quite lost. Like, how did you guys decide?
Lost.
How did you guys decide?
I was a lost soul wandering the streets.
Yeah, because no one was trying to find you.
No.
But
I am the lost boy. I'm like Peter Pan.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Do you know there's a Peter Pan statue down at Cannington Park?
Yeah.
Have you seen it?
Yeah.
I was only researching it. I need to go down there and have a look.
Researching it?
I was looking at statues.
Really?
Yeah, it's got fairies on it.
Good Tinkerbells.
Look, I thought there was only one Tinkerbell.
No, he was a bit of a slut for a Tinkerbell.
Who was a slut?
Peter Pan. Tinkerbell was jealous of the relationship he had with Wendy. So it's kind of
Oh yeah, she was, wasn't she?
Yeah.
She kept like giving him the cold shoulder. Fuck.
Yeah, and she's the reason Wendy got captured. She was just like a
Was
little
she?
midget fairy.
She's
like
like
jealous.
She was like the feminist of that film, like.
Well, she wasn't that feminist. She probably was a feminist. She was obsessed with a man.
Was she like the one that would ban the darts girls? Was she like that, Tinkerbell?
Well,
Just a grumpy little cunt.
she was kind of like, she didn't have many. The only endearing quality she had, she can make you fly. But that's about it.
I'd put up with her.
I know
shit,
how to
though.
kill and in it if you say stuff.
Did she get locked up in a jar?
Yeah, she did. Because if you say I don't believe in fairies, fairies die.
So you just killed one now.
Yeah.
Don't do it again.
No, because I remember there's a Peter Pan film. There's quite a few Peter Pan films. There's the Disney one, but then there's one that was Hook, but that was
Did
shit.
you like that?
No, it was terrible.
My mum got me that on DVD. She gives me the bad ones.
Yeah, that was terrible. But there's one on it. There was one called Finding Neverland, something like that. It was 2003, or something like that. Some Peter Pan one, and it was quite dark. It was talk about how Hook could fly, and Wendy was this little bitch. She was an awful person. She was known as the mum, but she didn't like that role. She's she got upset about being called the mum. And in the situation, she ended up screwing up. It ended up her being the bitch, not Tinkerbell in that one.
How many have you watched?
So quite a few. You brought up Peter Pan. I want to have a conversation. J.M. Barrett's work.
To be honest, I just knew Peter Pan. I didn't know all the stories.
Didn't you?
I didn't know you were well versed in Peter Pan like this.
Well, it's not as if I'm a scholar. It's just that.
It sounds like you are.
Well, I'm aware of the representation of certain characters in film and TV and
How
books.
many was there?
Well, there's quite a few, but I only seen the more major ones. I didn't bother watching the rest. I don't know. I found the best one to be the Disney one.
I'm so shocked at your Peter Pan buffness.
I'm known for quite a few things.
Does the average person know this about Peter Pan, or are you just
Probably not.
Okay, good, because I was thinking stupid.
You feel stupid for another reason.
Is this what the average amount of Peter Pan knowledge is?
No, I think people's Peter Pan knowledge, right, extends to Michael Jackson and the Disney film. I think. The Peter Pan syndrome.
Yeah.
Boy doesn't. I'm never going to grow up. That sort of thing. There's a reputation that men remain boys for a long time. Yeah, which is all we want. And he's actually what I found funny is he did eventually grow up and he aged normally. I wanted him to kind of grow up in Hook or something, but he ends up being his actual age, was just.
Well, what did he look like when he was old?
Robin Williams. That was the only representation of an old Peter Pan. And the end of that film, the end of Hook, they gave this old man some fairy dust so he could fly to Big Ben. He was an old lost boy.
Why was he? So that was the end of the film, him flying?
Yeah, because Peter Pan
It was a Scottish man that wrote Peter Pan.
Yeah, J.M. Barrie.
Yeah.
And he forgets in the film. He forgets Steven Spielberg presented he's older, so he comes back and he's this 40-year-old man trying to find his kids. And for some reason, Hook is his kids are kind of dicks because they see a pirate with a hook for a hand as a better father. How bad of a dad would you have to be when you go with the guy with the hook for a hand and a dodgy moustache? I know his kid was a little bitch as well.
Who's the Hooks?
No, Peter Pan.
Peter Pan's
yeah,
kid.
And then there's some Chinese guy called Rufio that died in it. Do you remember that scene?
No, I've not seen that film.
You've seen Hook. You've seen Hook.
Okay, alright. For what? And
Is
in that one.
Yeah, the Chinese guy.
Is Robin Williams in that?
Yeah, he's Peter Pan in it. The main star. Julia Roberts in it as well, playing Tinkerbell.
I don't remember.
Well, you missed out.
I did have it though.